Hello, and welcome to Fright Day. here it is. It's Fright Day. We're back again. It's back, everyone. Fright Day is back, and it's Fright Day the 13th too. it's extra Fright Day. It's the most frightening day of all the whole week. Here it is. How are you all doing today? Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It is a perfect, lovely, frightening day out today. A perfect, spooky 72 degrees. And we're gonna be playing some Silent Hill. That's right, on the PS1. We've been playing it every Friday for a while now, and I thought we were near the end, but people last stream told me that we were like not even nearly close to the end, so we got a few more of these. Got a few more of these ahead. Thank you, Mike. Mike, for the $20. Goodness. Sorry, I haven't been supporting lately. I've been kind of busy, but I hope this makes up for it. And I also bought a pin that I'm very excited to wear to work. Anyway, hope everyone is doing just fine. You don't... you don't need to make up for anything. I appreciate the support, Mike. I do a lot. I hope things are going well for you, Mike. I hope things are busy in a okay way. That's what I hope. I got my ginger beer here. I got a lot of hope in my heart from Mike. I hope you like that pin too. I have no idea which one you bought. I can check my orders, but I'm not going to right now. I'll see it when I ship it. hope you like the pin. That's right, I put out a video today advertising the pins. Advertising those big ol' Film Cow pins. So far, they haven't sold super well. Which I don't know if it's on account of the ad was maybe not super straightforward. I don't know if it's like a good advertisement or not. I like the song though. So Amber Sweet, thank you for the 555. What must I do to be labeled a Valley Princess? Not much. You could just be labeled that. That's just if you want to be a Valley Princess, that's totally fine. That's up to you, Amber. You're I'll take out a sword and like knight you as a princess if you want. That's people in chat seem to have liked the ad. There's a money back guarantee. Yes, there is. If money back guarantee if you die and you go to hell, I'll give you your money back. I'll send you somehow. I guess I'll have to send it to your estate. That's right, your estate. Oh, this ginger beer is really good. Anyway, I hope the pins sell. I have a lot of them. I got boxes of pins now. Getting ready. They're just ready to start flying off the shelf. Just any moment now. I just noticed the TV drawings tonight. Those are pretty funny, Jason. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. So the bottom one, so the bottom pin. I mean the bottom, not pin. Like I'm saying pin. The bottom drawing. I actually started drawing that for last stream. That's Barbie right there. It's Secret Agent Barbie. I started drawing it and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not displaying this on the TV today. It was the Game Boy Advance. So I was like, well, that was drawn for nothing. And then today I was like, well, I could just use Barbie. I could just use this Barbie. Just change what she says. That'll work. Why not? I didn't want to waste that good piece of paper, you know. That was you singing in the pin song, right? Yes. Yeah, that was me. That was me singing as a robot. But Steel, aren't you the boss? No, I didn't. I was imagining the boss is like the boss of the pin factory. But I suppose I'm a sort of boss. Although I don't employ the robot. I support the robot's murdering and eating of the boss. Jason, what is your favorite pin? You mean of the ones I've made, or just in general? I got this cool witch hand pin. There's a lot of those on Etsy, but I found one that's particularly good. There's also a goat on a broomstick one that I got from the same shop that's also very good. Of my own pins, I like how the ghost turned out the most. I love that ghost. I actually thought that was you coming up in the video, but it wasn't. Yeah, no, that's not me. Can I have the robot's P.O. box so I can send them some pins? Yeah, it's 4. That's the P.O. That's the P.O. box. 4. Uberstan Senior, thank you for the $2. Critical would like you to go on his podcast. LTIC? Is that the podcast name, or does that mean something? I don't know what LTIC is. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Critical. I guess I could email him. I don't know how that would work out. I've literally never talked to him, so. But yeah, no, sure. I guess. Go on the official podcast. People in chat are saying that Critical is good, so I'll trust you. I'll trust you all. Anyway, let's. I'm gonna push the button now and connects the PS1 through the VCRs, through the switch boxes, all the way to this here TV. I'm gonna push it. It's a it's a feat of modern technology, and also modern society that allows this technology to exist. Here it comes. I'm putting my earbuds in so I can get ready to listen to all the spooky sounds. Whoa, look at that. Hey, it's the game. Alright. Mike, thank you for the $5. I got the sexy ghost butt pin, and I can't wait for my customers to ask me about it, and I'll just whisper, "Oh, ass." See what I did? Instead of cursing. Okay, we're in the sewer. Yeah, we're leaving the sewer. I hope your coworkers like it. It's a pretty prominent butt on that pin. It's one of the better ghost butts that I've drawn. And it really works well in pin form, You got that nice shine on it. You got the nice shine. Alright, I vaguely remember what's going on here. How can I get those pins? The answer is etsy.com/shop/filmcow. Or you can go to filmcow.com and click on shop and then click on limited edition side stuff. I should probably have a URL shortcut. Filmcowshop.com or something like that. Oh no, bats. I have one for the VGB, which is this. It's the VGB.com. If you want a easier way to get to this channel, to this live stream, just type thevgv.com. That's the cool way to describe the video game valley. It's the VGV. Hey, do you watch the VGV? Meltman64, thank you for the 564. I just wanted to be able to tell you that I love your content and respect you greatly. Thank you for all the laughs. Huge fan. Shout out to Meltman. Yeah, shout out Meltman. Glad you like my stuff. Glad you've gotten some laughs out of it. Hooray for Meltman. Hooray. What is that name? Oh no, it's a sloth. Oh god. Oh god, no. What inspired that name? Is that from Action League Now by any chance? Was that guy's name? Meltman? Okay. The lock is jammed. Dang. Dang. Sure is, with the power to melt. Cool. Like Action League Now. Action League Now is definitely like... I think if there wasn't any Action League Now, there might not be any Detective Heart of America. That's definitely what inspired my love of filming inanimate objects. Man, where am I going? Oh god, dog. Seriously, where am I going? I guess I can just walk down Sanford. Let's do that. That map is so bright and cheery compared to the rest of the game. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it's a good bright and cheery map. Oh no, I brought up the inventory. I can't remember what's the inventory button and what's the map button. Dave Incognito, thank you for the $5. There's something at that hotel. It's important for the best ending. Oh, what hotel? Oh no. Oh, we'll get back to that. How do I... Oh no. Oh god, bats and dogs. All at once. Jason, if I order all 4 pins, do I get 4 Pocketman's cards? Yes. Yeah, each pin comes with a Pocketman's card, so... No, but seriously, where is that hotel? I don't see any hotels. I can't remember which building it is, but you do want it. Okay. Oh no! Stop it. God dang. Stop. Stop! No! God, not again! Oh no, I opened the map. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to kill this thing. Oh, it's gonna get me again, right? Yep. So there it is. Got me again. Dang. Go to the bat to start the side quest. What is the bat? What do you... People just say stuff and I have no idea what they mean. What could you possibly mean by go to the bat? Is there a bat somewhere? Where's... Is there like a prominent bat on the map? What is this? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, here we go. Zoomed in. Okay. There's the motel. Go to the bar. Okay, that makes more sense. Bar makes more sense than than bat. Is this the motel? Yeah, this looks like a motel, alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Is it snowing or is that ash? I think it's salt. some nice salt coming down, giving everything a flavorful shimmer. No, they're all jammed. I guess I gotta go to the bar, right? Is that what I'm being told? Gotta go to the bar. Find the silver spoon. Okay, let's go to that bar. Let's let's see what's up with this bar. No. Stop it! This is too much nonsense out here, you know. I gotta be honest. I'm not a big fan of all these jerks. Oh god. I'm gonna have to get out the gun. I'm just not that good at whacking stuff, I guess. I'm gonna assume you already have magical sloth talisman. I don't think I do. What is is there a sloth talisman? Have I acquired the red stuff? You talking about the goo? I got some sort of goo. Yeah, I got this goo. God, it's a bat. It's just the animals won't stop, huh? All right, we're essentially at the bar. I don't see any bar. I see a bat, and I see some bushes. I don't see a bar. Probably because it's all dark. Game's too dark. Need to get some light going. Need to get some street lights. I'm gonna have to talk to city council about this. Annie, I need your bar for something. Oh no. Oh god. For a bar, this is really hard to find. I don't know. Here we go. Alright, I found it. It turns out I needed to go to the front of the bar. Whoa! Yeah, get that sloth off you. Whoa, what a
Are you okay?
tough guy.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
No, not yet. How about you?
A way out of what? What are you talking about?
Zip. But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever.
Yeah,
A military rescue squad should be here any time now.
I'm sure.
If they come through the town, we're home free.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I better get going.
Okay,
This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
you're right. It's never
Do
the
you
time
know a
for
girl
that.
called Alessa?
No.
No. No. Default user, thank you for the $2. Hey, what does the drawing say on the bottom right? What does it say? I don't know. So I'm too far away from it. Hold on, let me look real close 1 second. In these here hills, yep. There you go. In these here hills. It's silent here. These here hills, yep. I don't know, I couldn't think of what to write. So I wrote that. Kaufman must have dropped this. Looks like it's full of stuff. Well, I got a Kaufman key. Cool. And a receipt. Yeah, I'm gonna go return all Kaufman's stuff now. How do you do the robot voice for the Pin song? It's a vocoder. A vocoder's like you record your voice and then you record like a MIDI track of what the pitch should be, and the vocoder like basically like transforms your voice into a robot. You might know what a vocoder is. I'm sorry for explaining it to you if you know what that is. What happened to that gun you were using? I still got it. I just like whacking stuff with a hammer on account of the bullets run out. I guess I should save the game. Umbra, thank you for the $2. Been a while. Have fun, Jason. Thank you. I'm having a reasonable amount of fun. Not too much. Not too much fun. I kind of get frustrated with how lost I feel constantly in this. And, like, not in a spooky atmospheric way. Just in kind of a, I really wish I didn't have to do so much backtracking sort of way. The lock is jammed. This dang door can't be dang opened. I saw a performance of a band I'm into with a keyboardist using a vocoder with synths, and I didn't know what it was called. I was so fascinated by it. Yeah, I love vocoders. I'm not like really good at vocoder stuff, but I like using it all the same. God dang, these sloths! What do I use that key for, by the way? Is that back at the motel now? Aaron, thank you for the $5. I've started saying "Geez Louise" on a daily basis lately, and I'm holding you personally responsible. I love the phrase "Geez Louise." It's a phrase I started using, like, ironically, because it's, like, a pretty old... like, it's old, and it's also, like, very very do-gooder sort of phrase. But then I realized one day, no, I just really like saying it. There's nothing ironic about it at all. I just like the phrase. Was that a sloth? I don't really know what they are, so I'm calling them sloths. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but in my heart they're sloths. So my sisters and I like to say cool beans. Yeah, I love cool beans. I didn't love cool beans until the movie Speed Racer, at which point I'm now in love with cool beans for all of life and all of time. Read my audio. Thank you for the $100. $100. Good lord. Surprise 100 monies. You will get a surprise 100 monies every now and again, just to remind you we appreciate and love you. Wonderful work on all the animations, and I hope the apocalypse hasn't hurt you too much. The adpocalypse. okay, I was sorry, I misread that word. Well, thank you. I really, I'm trying to think of what to say. It's not gonna sound terrible. It's not gonna sound like I don't appreciate it a whole lot, because I do. I just, when someone supports me that much, I feel, no, you've made a mistake. I'm not worth it. What are you doing? What are you doing? I really do appreciate it, though, a lot. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly now. I'm like, $100. Why, I could buy 10 hammers with that. If each hammer was $10. Thank you. I appreciate it. Read my audio. The apocalypse has hurt a lot, honestly, but the doing the streams has helped a lot to offset that. Squidalicious Bin Bingle, thank you for the $5. It was a rough day at work. Have you got any words of encouragement? Side note, my BF's dad is named Carl, so we always yell Carl when we see him. I've gotten a lot of angry emails from Carl's and from Charlie's. They don't like the number of times that's happened to them. What kind of rough day was it? There's definitely different types of rough days. I hope it wasn't like tragically rough. Hope it wasn't like someone died or something. Is it a job you like? Is it a job that is just a job? There's a lot of questions for the for the encouragement. I guess what I'll say is I'm trying to put my thoughts together here. Nothing is permanent. Bad things, good things, none of it. It all goes away at some point. One thing that helps me when I have rough days is I literally. So this is gonna. I promise this is not like me trying to be all new agey here, but I always picture the Earth and me above it as it spins, and I'm like, oh yeah. No, none of this is like actually that important. And when a rough day happens, I'm like, I imagine the Earth, and I think, one day another big rock's gonna hit this. that job, it's gonna be burned to the ground. That's right. That's the fate of all jobs, burned to the ground. So, you know, I don't know, that doesn't sound like good encouragement at all. I'm sorry, I'm failing so bad at this. I guess I'll say something entirely different. I appreciate you, Squidalicious Bingle. Squidalicious Bingle. I like that name. You have one of the all-time best names that has posted in chat, and that's all I know about you, but that's enough to know that I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. That honestly makes me feel awesome. You're amazing, Jason. Oh, I'm good. I thought I thought I really messed up that heartwarming end of the world sentiment. So I'm glad it helped a little. Chase, thank you for the $14.99. The $24.99. I got that number wrong multiple times. The $24.99. Thank you. That's. I really appreciate it. I got a TurboGrafx 16 game with that $24.99 on it. I turned 21 in 30 minutes. Growing old is terrifying. Do you get existential crisis around your birthdays like I do? I figure turning 21 is the last birthday I can look forward to. Happy birthday to myself. Happy birthday, Chase. First of all, happy birthday. Chase. It's your birthday. You're turning 21. It's the last birthday you'll ever look forward to. It's all over. Time is all over. Sorry. I heard a lot when I was younger. People were like, "Yeah, when you get." People told me like, "Yeah, when I turned like 30, I thought I was gonna be really upset by it, but I ended up feeling completely fine with it. And like as I get older, it bothers me less." And for me, when I turned 30, it was the exact opposite of that. I felt terrible. I was like, oh god, oh god. And every year, I feel worse and worse about getting older. Literally every year. So here's what I'll tell you. If you get existential crises around your birthdays, you're not alone. So that's I have no idea what to say to make you not feel that, because I can't stop feeling it. But at the very least, we're all in the same boat. And at least you're at 21 now. 21's pretty good. Like, when I think... The most terrible thing about it is, whenever I think about younger ages, I'm like, oh, that age was actually really good. And I know in 10 years from now, I'm going to think about the age I am now and be like, man, I shouldn't have been sad about that. That was perfect. I had a great back then. Man, I can't... What was that key for? I don't understand. What was that key for? Am I supposed to be at this motel? I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I can't get into this motel. I'm looking this up. 1 second. I don't trust the chat stuff with this game, because I think people are saying it mostly from memory, and like I'm pretty sure there's probably something at this motel I need to do, but maybe not at this moment. Silent Hill Motel. After finding the key in Annie's bar and the lock combination in the Indian Runner, Oh, I haven't been there. Harry can enter room number 3 at the motel's rear entrance. Okay. Okay, I'll find room 3. I looked up the code online, so I don't... I don't need to go and find it, I guess. Use the coffin key. Check the receipt. Oh, yeah. I guess... I guess I should probably, like, you know, look at the items I pick up. That would probably help me figure out what I'm doing. Have you played any other horror games on the PS1? Yes. I played Martian something. I don't know what that game is called. Have you found the Saints Medallion? I don't think so. Where's the Saints Medallion? Someone in chat tell me where the Saints Medallion is. That sounds important. It sounds like a thing I should have, right? Cool, got some health goo. Leinog Anderson. I definitely pronounced that right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leinog Anderson. Thank you for the $5. Just wanted to say you're one of my favorite creators. Been a fan since the first Llamas with Hats video. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the stuff. Leinog Anderson. What have you done? Leinog! That's a terrible Paul. What am I... It's like one of the easiest voices I do, and I got it wrong. Leinog! Lane. Sorry. Lane. Lane, I pronounced your name wrong. I'm sorry. I think the G is silent in Leinog. Yes. Yeah, you're definitely right. What is here? Is there nothing in there? Oh, I have to go to Indian Runner first? Alright. Oh no, I found a secret, sorry. I'm not gonna stop. I guess that's why I gotta go to Indian Runner. Is there's... Can I use a little tool here? Couldn't you just open the door with a hammer? Yeah, I feel like I should be able to. Hello? Is anyone here? Is anyone here? No. Alright, that's fair. You must move a bookcase and use magnet for key. Okay. It's locked. Well, dang. Oh, hey, this is where I could use that number that I didn't get because I didn't go to that place. I gotta put in the number I see online and see if it works. Hey, it worked. We don't have to go there. Cool. Oh, a magnet. There's a magnet. Cool. A poster is on the wall. Don't look at that now, though. It's too perverted. No, I will not sully my good pure mind. Newspaper. It's the same date as the one in the hospital. Investigation stalled. PTV dealer still at large. Suspicious death continues. Moved the S from death to continue, sure. Like the anti-drug mayor, a narcotics officer dies of a sudden heart failure of unknown origin. Cool. There's a radio on the top of the cabinet. It's completely dead. Maybe it's broken. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know what. Are those Maybelline commercials? They still run those, don't they? I love jingles. That jingle still exists, right? The Maybelline jingle. It's a special request. I mean, there's a guest register. Nothing special written here. Getting words done today, huh? There's a vending machine. It doesn't work. Whoa. Did a little dance there. Oh no. Haha. Try hitting the vending machine with your hammer. Yeah, I've done that. I've tried hitting a lot of things with this hammer and the bat previously. Alright, let's get that thing. Get that Mago. Motorcycle key. What? Cool. We're gonna get to ride around in a cool motorcycle now? One of my favorite jingles is Who Knows the Panda Knows? Who knows the panda knows? I'm not familiar with that one. That one sounds pretty good, though. What is everyone's favorite jingles? It's the best part of waking up. Folgers in your cup. That one's okay. Do 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 do. Boo ah. Bum 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 bum. Mentos better than you. Mentos something in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. When you eat a one, eat a second two. Mentos fresh and full of life. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. I'm going to see you in an Herbal Essence commercial. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, I got a motorcycle key now. There is no soap like Zaz, no detergent, oil, God, I forget. Something is with such power in the shower. It's the luxury lather that... Man, I used to know all the lyrics to every song in Avita, and I don't anymore, and it makes me really sad. Must find the motorcycle, alright. Motorcycle! Gosh darn it, where's this motorcycle? Okay. I imagine it's gotta be close to the motel, right? Go to garage. Was that not the garage? Is this not the garage? Oh, there's the garage. Alright, cool. Let's go. Not even close. Alright, keep running. Keep running. Man, I hope we get to drive the motorcycle. I want to just be driving around Silent Hill in a sweet... Man, I forget the name of the motorcycle, the Japanese motorcycle company. What's the one, you know, the most popular Japanese motorcycle company?
What's this?
What's this?
Oh.
What's this?
Oh,
There's bodies everywhere. What's this? Oh no, not again. Kawasaki, Yamaha. Okay, either Kawasaki or Yamaha. Mitsubishi, maybe? I was thinking of Kawasaki. But I don't like this feeling, like something bad will happen. No doubt, something terrible is going on. Well, I wonder if I can get to the garage now, or if it's just gonna be a big old ghost garage. Right. Let me in, come on. Nope. Sloth. No. Sloth. Stop it. Man, I can't get in any of these garages, huh? Come on, I need to get a motorcycle. Man, I actually got one. I got one before it got me. Cool. It was at the motel, you missed it. Oh no. Can I go back? Or am I stuck in this spooky place now? Forever. Man, it is super dark here. Oh, nope. No, the world ends. Sorry. Oh, that's too bad. Why is this guy running like this? I don't... What is he doing? Is there something that I'm missing? Dave Incognito, thank you for the $2. You've been misled. Can't go back. Dang. Jason, restart. You didn't make much progress anyway. When was the last time I saved? I did save, like, at the office, right before the magnet. So yeah, let me load that save up. Let me do that. That's a good idea. Okay. How do I do that? Option. No. Command. Status. No. I guess I gotta reboot the PS1. Is that what I gotta do? Mr. Kitty, thank you for the $2. I always like seeing your name, Mr. Kitty. Thank you. Can I really not just load from here? What a jerk game, you know. Jason, the motorcycle's in a room through the door of the old motel office. Okay, cool. Well, let's go there. PlayStation 1. There are violent and disturbing images in this here game. Also, you should know that technically the item you receive from the motorcycle is for a side quest. Yeah, people were really pushing this side quest, though. People were like, you gotta get this side quest. This is the one. Otherwise, everything just turns out real bad for you. Man, where the heck am I? This is not where I was expecting to be. Maybe I didn't save in that office. Well, most of our time has been spent trying to figure out what the hey to do, so... Oh God, this sloth. Check your items. How far back are you? I'm pretty sure I'm before I got the... Like, I'm right after I got the key. So, I can go to the motel and do the motel stuff, you know. Got the sloth. God, stop it. No. Stop it. Man, it is really confusing trying to figure out just the basics of how to get to any place, even with the map. Alright. Let's open this up. What was the code here? It was 0886. Get this sweet magnet. Alright, I got the magnet. I'll be back to this room to save later. Let's go and open that room door. No. No, Slop, get away. Room 3. Move this son of a gun, dresser. Get out of here, dresser. Get out of here. Got the motorcycle key. And the juice. Let's get the heck out of here. Things go so much quicker when you know when you know the sequence. Oh man. Got like one frame of the sloth before as it was coming after me. That sloth, son of a G. Alright, let's figure out which door I'm supposed to use. That one's not the one, that's not the door. I don't think that's it. The door next to the entrance you came in? Alright, let's try that. Here's this one, this is the one. That was not the one. It was the other one. Here we go. Aha, the fabled motorcycle. An old motorcycle. Looks like it's been sitting here for years. That's weird. The dust is wiped away just around the gas tank cap. Someone's been stealing gas. Use the motorcycle key. A small glass vial wrapped in a plastic bag. What is this? It's like the busted vial I found in the director's office at the hospital. Whoa.
Give me that.
Kaufman, you son of a G.
What is this?
That's none of your business.
Oh.
Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here?
Alright.
You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off.
I'm not goofing off. What are you
What do you
doing?
think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Alright.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business.
Okay.
Got it?
Sure. Man, he was pissed. And in a rush, too. I guess I wasted my time. Better hurry. I'm worried about Cheryl. Oh, yeah, Cheryl. Well, I'm glad I did that side quest, so a middle-aged man could yell at me. I'm glad I did that. What are you doing messing around with my mysterious goo vial? Jason, you just saved the day. Cool. I'm I'm glad that somehow saves the day. Alright, well, it's saved now. We're saved. Rotate your saves. I don't know. I don't think I really care enough about this to do that. Well, we are at 1 hour. We're at a whole hour. And so, this is a good time to stop. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow playing something on the Sega Saturn. Jason, do you want to know why it's so important? No. Not really. I'll find out eventually, I'm sure. If you got any questions, I'll answer them now, and then I'll leave. I'll be done, and I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, if you want to get yourself a Film Cow pin, they're on the Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/filmcow. There's also a link on filmcow.com. You can watch the video I did about it. It's on the YouTube channel. If you're into pins, they turn out good. They're good pins. High quality pins. I ordered a bunch of them, cause you gotta get them in bulk to get them at any kind of reasonable price. And so far they're not selling super well. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I should reiterate, they're definitely not selling well. So I'll sell them eventually. Like, the shop's a long-term thing, so people will buy a pin now and then. And I'll just have all these pins around for like a year or so. Maybe 3 years. I don't know. Hey, just saying, I still love watching... Oh my god. Chat, scroll it up, sorry. The video where your friend draws out the video. Yeah, that's Chris. That was Chris, my cousin. Chris draws a cartoon. Money from the stream covers the pin costs, right? Money from a bunch of streams altogether. Pins were a lot. I think in total it was like $1,600 for the pins. I think that's what it cost me to get those pins made. So it was a bunch. I'll break even at some point. Like that's for sure. Would you stream PT? Well, I don't. I only stream on SD consoles. Old SD consoles. I buy a couple, but I have to pay more than the pins for shipping. Yeah, international shipping is nonsense. I don't understand. Like, one pin in a mailer is like less than an ounce, and it cost me $14 to ship it. Ship it internationally. It's like how it's no good. That's what I say. It's no good. U.S. shipping not too bad. Why do you hate the Grand Sandwich so much? I don't hate it. I've never had one. I just think it's a very silly meal. A very silly sandwich. Jason, what pin do you recommend the most? I guess it's whatever character you like the most. I like the ghost pin the most. That's my favorite. But that's me. I like how they all turned out, though. Can't find the pins. Do you have a link? Etsy.com/shop/filmcow. You can also go to filmcow.com, click on shop, and then click on the top option. 111 Yeager S, thank you for the 100 rubles. Loved your pins commercial. I thought for a second I was saying the wrong word, and then because of that, I just kind of stretched the words weirdly. I was like, if I slow down time, I can fix this mistake as it happens. Your catchiest song to this date. I had doubts if I really needed a pin, but after this vid, I will totally order one. You know, don't feel. I just want to. I want to mention because I was very honest about the sales of these pins. Don't buy them just because you feel guilty about my pins not selling. Like I appreciate the support, but don't don't buy a pin unless you want to buy a pin. Unless you were really sold. Unless that ad was like just really got to your heart, you know. That robot and their plight. I feel bad, so I'm gonna buy them all. Well, that's a lot of pins. That's it's a whole bunch of pins. Can't you just send the pins in an envelope? So it depends. Because of the enamel stuff, like, from the research that I've done, it's likely... So the answer is no. First of all, the post office won't actually let me do that. A lot of them will get through if I do them in envelopes, but envelopes are flat mail, which means that there can't be a difference of more than 1/4 of an inch in the width of any part of the envelope. So technically no. If I was just sending out like a handful, then it probably wouldn't be a big deal. But because I ship stuff all the time, it's like I have a much higher likelihood of getting caught for not following mail protocol. Also, the envelope itself probably wouldn't be protective enough. Fill the envelope with paper. Yeah, there's a lot of, like... there's a lot of different options. U.S. shipping isn't expensive enough to make it worth going through the extremely complicated rigmarole of making sure that I don't get caught for using the wrong mail medium. International stuff, though, they open a lot of those. They open a ton of those, so I can't do that for international mail. Otherwise, it will get sent back, or else the person buying it will end up having to pay a huge unexpected shipping fee when it arrives. The mail machines will end up ripping out anything big, and you'll get the envelope with nothing in it. Yeah, so sometimes. A lot of times, that kind of stuff ends up getting through just fine. It's not reliable. It's not a good idea for if you ship out a bunch of packages. Hand deliver the pins. That's a good... Yeah, I can do that. I'll travel around as a pin salesperson. Have you ever considered making a sequel to Detective Heart of America: The Final Freedom? I considered like whether or not I wanted to, and I think my decision was no, not really. I don't really want. I think I've done all I had in me for that character for now. One day maybe. I do have a bunch of the Eagle statues still, just in case. Can you sell llama hats? So here's the problem with like all the recommendations that people make with this is here's some business sides of this stuff. I have no idea what is actually going to sell and what is not going to sell. So for instance, with my novelettes, the novelettes sell pretty well. The number one request that I've gotten when I was doing the novelettes was to make a Kindle version available. Like everyone, I got, I think in total like 100 something comments on like the first novelette video where people were like, "This should be available as an ebook. This should be available on Kindle." And so eventually I went through the process of figuring out how to export stuff properly to ebooks, and I put in the time, and I got the ebooks out there, and so now all of my novelettes, when they're available on Amazon, they also come available on Kindle, and I think I've sold a dozen Kindle novelettes, in total, like one of the books, one of the books sold, I think, like 600 physical copies and 4 Kindle copies. So in that case, like, that's not a big deal because there's no like upfront cost for me. But with physical merchandise, I have to be a lot more careful because, so like, people were really excited about the enamel pins, but I put the enamel pins up, and people haven't really haven't really been buying them, and a lot of people have requested like llama hats and stuff, but that's the sort of thing that would be extremely expensive to produce, and if that doesn't sell, then I'm actually in serious trouble. So, like, just as for example, like the card game, the Llamas with Heads card game that I sold, the upfront cost to make the Llamas with Heads card game was, I think, around $20,000. I think it was around that. Like, seriously, around 20 grand to get those made. The expense differences in merchandise can be pretty extreme, and whenever there's something custom involved, the price can be a lot higher than you would expect it to be. So I gotta be careful. Gotta be super careful. 20,000, yep. Yeah, because the cost per item is very expensive unless you're ordering a lot of them. That's how it comes down. That's what it comes down to. So like the card game, for instance, I sell the card game for $12, I think. And the cost, if I'm just buying like if I just put an order for like 50 of them, the cost for each card game ends up being like $16 or something. So I would have to sell them for a lot more in order to make any money. Whereas if I order 1,000 or 2,000, then the price is pretty low per game. So I have to do, it's a huge upfront cost, or else I just charge a huge amount of money for them. Like, I have a Ghost House card and dice game that I've made, and that one hasn't gone for. I made that like years ago, and I haven't put that for sale yet because the cost per game for like ordering just like a handful of them is like 60 something bucks. So it's like, in order to make it worth the time shipping them, I would have to sell them for like $75 for this for this cheap card and dice game, and nobody would buy that. Nobody. If I order 1,000 of them, then the cost goes down to like, I think $14 for this particular game, so I could sell it for like $20. which is a lot more reasonable. But that's a huge, it's still a huge amount of money to put in for something that I have no idea if it's going to sell or not. Etsy shows the novelettes are the best sellers. Perhaps a new novelette is in order. Well, I like writing them. They don't make a lot of money. Like, they sell well. But I feel bad charging more than the $6 I'm charging for them, just because they're pretty short. But I don't make like a whole I don't make a lot of money off of those. I think I make like $1 profit for each one of those sold. So like when one sells like 600 copies or so, I've made $600, which is good. I like making $600, but it's also like it takes a while to write to write them. Vix Tricks, thank you for the $2. Here's for being you, Jason, and making me laugh lots. Thank you. I appreciate it. How did you get started in making novelettes? I was just like, I want to write something. I want to write something, but I don't have a time to write a whole novel. Novelettes are basically like me convincing myself that I could write. It's a lot easier to work on shorter projects than longer projects. Who needs profits from selling items when your YouTube revenue must be through the roof? It's definitely through the roof. Man, YouTube ad revenue is so bad at this point. The number one video on my channel right now, like the one most people are watching day to day, is the Llamas with Hats 1 through 12 compilation. That's the most popular video on my channel. And that video brings in, like, each month, that video brings in less money than one of these Valley streams. So, like, just one day, this 1 hour of streaming brings in more than the Llamas with Hats 1 through 12 does in a month, and that's the number one video on my channel. So that's how YouTube ad stuff is going. Jason, please tell me about the Slove Pocket Man. Please tell me Slove is okay. Okay. Slove is okay. Don't worry about Slove. Slove is fine. Slove will be okay. Don't worry about it. What would you want a new platform to provide to beat YouTube? Man, I have no idea. I have no clue. Like, honestly, I don't know what the probably a platform that there's like two main problems I have with YouTube. The first one is that YouTube really does prioritize just kind of sending people from one video to the other. They don't really want you to just limit yourself to like your subscriptions and discovery being two separate things. They want to intermingle everything so that so that you don't just go to your subscription list and just watch those videos. And that makes sense to a point, but they've gone to such an extreme that it's like I have like 1.6 million subscribers, and that means almost nothing. That's like that means nearly nothing, because YouTube kind of stops showing your videos to subscribers after a certain point. Like, I've noticed channels with like 4 million subscribers and channels with like 200,000 subscribers, each video they put out gets around the same number of views, just because there's like essentially a cap before the algorithm decides whether or not it wants to actually send out your vids or not. So, less algorithmically based, I guess. And also, like, better monetization options, because I think, in general, ad revenue's just kind of petered out all over. It's like, there's a lot of online publications for news and stuff like that that have been having trouble with ad revenue as a maintaining source, and so I don't I don't think any new platform would be able to fix that problem, but you can certainly make it easier for me to like push merchandise and stuff without having to do like musical cartoons and stuff that still don't really push stuff. Like, they've introduced a feature recently where you can put merchandise and have it show up like below the video, but it's only like through Teespring, and most of the merchandise that I sell is custom stuff. It's not like Teespring's stuff. So it would be cool if I could put that stuff at the bottom of the video. You know, when I do pins or card games or novelettes or whatever, to be able to let people know about that in a way that's not so time consuming. Ad revenues on YouTube is actually really good right now for channels that work well within YouTube's algorithm anyway. I don't think it is for, like, there are people who are successful, but that's through just sheer numbers. The actual numbers of the ad rates and stuff is still pretty bad. Like, certainly worse than it used to be, and it used to be pretty bad. And the channels that do well with the algorithm, like, you have to be able to put out stuff constantly, and that makes sense, and also I think it's eventually going to be the death of YouTube, but it's going to be a very slow death. YouTube will be around for a while. It's not going to go anytime soon. I should have clarified, for videos over 10 minutes anyway, it's really good. I also don't think that that's true. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of like, I know a lot of people who do longer form content, and like ad revenue across the board is like, I think it's up a little from the what do you call it, the adpocalypse Nazi thing when all the brands were upset with YouTube for running ads on Nazi propaganda videos. but it's still bad. It's still not good. Ever thought about Patreon? Yes, I have a Patreon. Patreon.com/filmcow. YouTube wants to be TV so bad. Yeah, I think YouTube just doesn't really know what it wants to be, because it's both pushing the professional content and also modifying its algorithm so it's constantly pushing like nonsense, terrible content, just like really, really low, just mass-produced stuff. So there's like two competing things with YouTube. And I think that's an issue. I think if they just ran with one thing, they'd be able to at least do that one thing well. But I feel like there's probably multiple people with multiple agendas and visions for YouTube at YouTube. And there's some sort of internal struggle going on right now. YouTube is deep in a midlife crisis. YouTube's kind of been in a midlife crisis for a long time. Like, I think they've always been in some sort of midlife crisis. Twitch has started with beta alpha version that you can upload videos. Yeah, Twitch has got its own problems. Any competition is probably good though. Just just trying to push YouTube into doing stuff that doesn't suck. Does Twitch pay well? I have no idea. Does it? I have no clue. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch in a couple weeks. I'm gonna start doing a Twitch stream after the YouTube stream. But I have no idea how well the monetization works on that. Super chat works well on YouTube. Like that's been a pleasant surprise. Super chat has actually worked really well, for me at least. I like how they've implemented that system. Speaking of which, not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Do makeup tutorials so you can get on trending. I could do makeup tutorials. They'd be really bad. They'd be pretty. You know, they would be something. I could bring something to it. You know. Get on that trending page. There's a lot of people, like, people make fun of makeup tutorial stuff, and like I think I definitely had a bias against those sorts of videos at one point, and then I watched a couple of them and I was like, yeah, these people know what they're talking about. The videos usually have high production values. People they put work into it. It's like I've nothing against makeup tutorials. I think that's a good use of YouTube. I think that's like I genuinely think that's a very good use of the YouTube system. There's a lot of people who like their tactics in producing and promoting videos kind of is gross, but in general I feel like YouTube makeup tutorials are totally fine. That's Film Cow ASMR. Yeah, I could do that. Bok bok bok. Bok 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 bok. Bok 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 bok. Is that okay? Is that ASMR? Please do the Gorslax voice. Well, here I am, Gorslax, back from the vortex. How's everyone doing tonight in chat? Hi, Benty. Thank you for the 5 Canadian. Treats for Luca. Keep up the good work, friend. Thank you. I will be getting Luca some treats. Luca's got a prescription diet now, and she's not into it. We got her some prescription wet food stuff, and she ate the first can of it and then decided she was done, and she wants tuna. She just wants tuna. I want to give her some tuna, but we gotta keep her on the prescription diet for a couple weeks to see how it affects her. My right headphone is the other one that doesn't work, so that ASMR was even more ASMR-y. Oh, cool. I see a lot of reactions in chat now to the ASMR stuff. I don't really, like, ASMR doesn't work on me, so I don't 100% know what is successful ASMR or not. I really like those videos of like the paint mixing stuff. Like I find the sound of paint mixing very pleasant. It doesn't like ASMR me, but I find it very comforting to watch. Gore Slacks ASMR. I have no idea how that could possibly work.
How you doing today? You doing okay? I'm Ghost. Oh no, I'm going in a big portal again. Being sucked into this big old portal.
There you go. Gore Slacks ASMR. Isn't ASMR different from person to person? Yes, I believe it is. This is the best worst thing ever. I'm gonna have to listen to this after the stream. I have no idea what it sounds like when I'm doing this super close to the mic. Like, I have an idea just from recording stuff all my life, but I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it in person. In person. In person. Llamas with Hats ASMR.
Call that kills people.
No, that one's probably real bad. That one's no, that's that's probably no good. So I'm sorry about that one. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow for Sega Saturn Day. Sega Saturn Day. I have no idea what I'm going to be playing, but it's going to be on the Sega Saturn. That just sounded like Paul was saying that in his sleep. Yeah. Alright. Farewell, everyone. I've enjoyed streaming tonight. I'll be back to... yep, I already said I'll be back tomorrow, but yeah, that's it. That's it, everyone. It's all over. Everything is over. Farewell. I love you all.